just want to let you know what's going on. It's March 23rd, and we are headed off in our RV and our truck to go to Perry, Iowa. Not going to tell you what we're up to right now, but we're just taking a quick trip back there, and then we'll come back home quickly. The weather, we're just kind of fighting the weather because there's bad storms all the way going back, so we're just going to do our travels, then we're going to stop overnight, and then we're going to get up and head out the next morning so we can get there as quickly as possible. So I hope you like this. I want to apologize for the videos. They're pretty light. I'm not sure what happened with my camera, but yeah, I apologize. So we'll take you along and let you know when we get to Perry, Iowa, what we're doing. Our first stop, we always stop at the Payson at the casino for a little break, stretch my leg. So we're just beginning this adventure, so many more stops to come. Okay, so the first day we drove pretty much all day. We were going to go and stop in Albuquerque, and it was just such a long drive, and we were so tired that we kind of just decided we'd stop at the Sky Casino in Acoma. And so we did that the first night. The wind was blowing, it was cold, but it's a nice RV park and very cheap. So we stayed the night there and then heard on the news that it was going to snow in Albuquerque. So we got up early and took off and just kind of kept ahead of the storms and stuff the whole way. We just stopped for lunch at the Pajarito rest area. Didn't get to take any videos because the wind is like 50 miles an hour. You can't even open your door without everything flying. So we're back on the road now. Lots of gusty winds and stuff. So we're gonna get going, and we got 148 miles to Amarillo, our next stop. Oh my gosh, it's 38 degrees, the wind's blowing, and guess what? It is stinking cold. We had to take a little break All right, we got to get back on the road. It's freezing. So day 2, we get up and we leave. Like I said, we had really bad weather, so we stopped and just drove through. The winds were pushing us quite a bit and staying right on top of us, but we stayed luckily ahead of the bad storms. We stopped for lunch. It was just stop, eat, get back in because it was so cold and windy, and then we stopped for a little break. It was a challenging day, and Ernie was keeping, everything together and on the highway, but it was very windy all the way up to Oklahoma City. The third day we stayed at Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma City. Nice place. We were very fortunate to get in because there really wasn't a lot of people. I think that was due to the bad weather and stuff. So we got in that night, rested up, unhooked, and then early in the morning we just got up and took off again. So today we're headed to Lawrence, Kansas. We've got 280 miles to go. It is so cold. It's like 38 degrees here, 36. The wind is blowing everywhere. But I do have my awesome driver with me this morning.
Hi, Daddy.
And we're getting to our destination. We're getting closer. So when we get there, we'll show you what we're making this epic trip for. Stay tuned. Day 4, we left Oklahoma City and headed to Livingston, Kansas, and stayed at the KOA overnight. So the next morning we got up and we went from Livingston, which overnight they told us we had to unhook our water because it was getting down to 21 degrees. We arrived late in the afternoon and to Perry, Iowa to the McKee RV. And tomorrow we're going to reveal our surprise. Well, we finally made it to our destination. We are in Perry, Iowa, at the McKee RV, and I'm going to show you what we came up here for and what we're doing. So here we go. All right, There's a Jimmy. There's our DRV, side by side. And this is our new ride. This is our new Renegade Explorer 38 EMB. We are in the process of moving everything over from our DRV to our Renegade. It's been a challenge. It's been cold, but it's going to be amazing. Let me just take you around and show you. We slept in it last night and kind of got some of the kinks out and stuff. We'll be staying another day, possibly 2, and then we'll take off to come back home. But yeah, we're pretty excited. So, saying goodbye to the DRV and the GMC and going with the Renegade Freightliner. Yeah. All right. We'll take you inside. We got our new ride, really excited. We got there late. The morning we went through all the paperwork and they went through and told us all about it and, did the PDI and everything. And that night we slept in it, I believe. And then the next day they parked us side by side and we moved everything over from the DRV to the Renegade, and that time we had still been using the truck, and they had told us that they'd already sold the truck, so there was no turning back now. So that's what we're doing today, and we're gonna take off tomorrow and head back home with our new Renegade. All right, everybody, we've got the Renegade and we're off now. Learning all about it. It's got a lot of bells and whistles that we don't know what they are, but we're learning real quick. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. There's Davine. He's going to watch out the front window. There's my driver. I've got Trucker Dan with me now.
Good morning.
Hey, Dad, give us a little toot. Oh, now about the baby one. Okay, our first fill up. So as we're heading home, wouldn't you know it, there's another storm coming in. So yeah, it just seemed like we were fighting the storms, but luckily we were kind of ahead of it, and all we got was a little bit of rain. We're heading out of Tinker Air Force Base because there's supposed to be a really bad storm, she said, tonight, with gusting winds and golf ball size or up to softball size hail. So we're going to get up and go to Amarillo, and I think maybe we'll just catch the end of it where there's just a lot of wind. right, it's Tuesday morning. We slept tonight in Amarillo. It wasn't too bad. It was a little bit windy, but we missed most of the storm. So we're headed up to Albuquerque today. So I have to show you my truck driver is cleaning the windows for us. Rather than go all the way home. My driver's doing really good. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we'll take you along. All right, we're up and ready, and we are leaving OK overnight in Holbrook RV, and this will be the last leg of our journey. We're gonna get home today, and then we'll have to do a whole bunch of stuff before we leave for the summer. Okay, you all tucked in, driver?
All tucked in.
All right. Okay, well, here we go. Y'all like our little surprise, and we've got a lot of things to do. We're really looking forward to going this summer on a new adventure in a new vehicle. I have to say, in the very beginning when we got the Renegade, I was a little nervous, but Ernie did an amazing job, and I felt so safe in it. You really feel safe in this thing, and you don't have to get out and walk. You just walk to the back, and we'll be showing you a lot more pictures, but right now our new vehicles is Renee, our motorhome, and Colorado, our tows. So hardly wait until June comes and we take off and we take you on some more adventures with going up the country. Thanks, everybody.